Welcome back to Not We're Fishing, everybody, and today we have pretty good plans. Hopefully they work out. We are going to go to the industrial pond. We're going to try to get the afternoon bite again before the sun sets, and what we're using is topwater poppers, but we're going to be targeting bass with these. Last time we went there we used my new rod that my girlfriend got me, and today we're going to go use some poppers that my girlfriend got me, and we're going to use those, and hopefully we'll catch at least a bass or two. There is that really large one that always sits in the corner. If we get her to feed, whoop, boy, we in for a fight. But if I get just one or two of the smaller ones that are there, I'll be okay with that too. And we're going to be rocking with the Imago today because we are targeting bass. I like to have a rod with a bit more of a backbone, and we're probably going to keep the floating line on there because every time we go here there just somehow magically happens to be wind, and it will help us cut through that wind. And yeah, we're just gonna try to catch a few on the top. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to cover here before we get to the water. Not much, other than we don't have long to fish because the sun is setting. I don't know what line I have on there besides the floating line. I think I have like 10-pound mono on there, but I don't know how long it is. I have my tippet spools that my girlfriend also got for me, but I don't know if I have anything stronger than like 4 or 5 pound, and that's definitely not going to be strong enough to fight that one bass. But then again, maybe I'm wrong. Well, I mean, who knows? But that's if we even get that lucky. So that's today's goal, is just to get on some bass. So I will meet you guys at the water. Alright guys, we have made it to the water. We have one tied on. It is not one of the ones my girlfriend got me though, so we may not keep it on for long, and we do have a wind knot, so that's another reason why. What I'm gonna try to do is sneak up next to this culvert. Try to get a bass to come up and eat it. There's generally one hiding out over in this general area. Yeah, I can definitely feel this rod humming when I get close to those things. So we're gonna move this way. We're gonna cut off this line we have on here and tie on one of the ones she got us. And we're gonna fish a little bit further down this way and see how things go. All right guys, we're all rigged up. We have a very long leader and we have a black popping bug tied on. Like I said, these are the bass size. The reason why I made it extra long, so hopefully we can get a little bit further out. I am a little concerned with the extra length, that if we do hook one, it might be hard to keep tension on them. But, you know, because that's pretty long. But we shall see. Getting taps from bluegill. It's generally a good sign. Alright guys, we're making our way to the far end of the pond where we normally hook that one. There's only one hanging out by this culvert here, and there's also normally one in the far back corner, which is where the really big one hangs out. We're gonna start here by the culvert first, and since we have range now, we're gonna do our first cast from up here. Not exactly where I wanted it, but not too bad. Wanted more. That'll work. It's been unfortunate we haven't got a single like strike yet, really. I was hoping we'd have better luck than this. I think maybe if the legs were black too. Dang. That was a nice hit and broke us off almost immediately. Dang. That's really unfortunate. That sucks. Finally get a good hit and we missed the hookup. Well, we got the hookup, but she broke the hook. I mean, instantly. It makes me think. All right, guys, we are almost out of time. Still no bites besides the one that I fumbled. We are gonna try over here by this culvert one last time. If we don't get anything, I think we're gonna go and bring out the Canepole. Maybe catch a bluegill or two, just so we have some sort of fish on camera. And if we don't get anything, well, we're gonna call it. You know, sometimes, first broke me off at the thing, now it broke me off here. Still got the fly in his mouth. Still mad about it, I guess. Well, now, I think I can say I'm not a big fan of these. I like the fly, but this tippet, that's two issues I've had, which generally I don't have it break off that often. One of them was my fault. That one maybe was my fault too. I don't know, but we're gonna break out the cane poles and maybe catch something. I think the part that hurt the most, that was actually a nice sized bass. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to the brim buster. This is a shorter rod, so we won't have as much reach, but we're targeting gills, so it should be fine. We might walk down to the end again, maybe fish those two culverts real quick. the one that's over there to our left. I saw a nice sized bass over there, so we might start there and then work our way back up. I mean, gotta do something. Oh, they turned the direction of it. It was facing out. Creepy little thing. Creepy little coyote looking thing. So like I said, we're gonna try to get this in front of, there was another medium-sized bass over here that I saw who wasn't really interested in what I was offering, but I'm using like a clear salt and pepper kind of appearance because they definitely look like they're feeding on whatchamacallit, like shiners or minnows of some sort. So I'm thinking with this silver and clear might kind of have that appearance. I think that bass is still running around. I see water splashing every which way over that way a bit. I don't know if I'll be able to sneak up on this spot or not. Alright guys, we're kind of running out of time, but we're gonna try fish off this point. Maybe we'll get a gill or something that's got some size to him, and even a little bass. Well, not the monster we wanted, but at least we didn't get skunked. Right, guys? I feel you, I feel you. Come on. Very massive bass. Is a snack for the one we caught earlier, or almost hooked into earlier, I should say. All right. I am gonna try something really quick while we have a moment. Now that we hooked him, I might try a different bait. We still have a very little bit of light left. I'm gonna try fishing off the bottom and just dragging like basically a worm across the bottom. Maybe that'll get us some stuff. I don't know. I do kind of wish this was a little bit longer in reach. I should have grabbed a longer rod, but I still want to test this rod a bit more. Well guys, hopefully you can see me, because I can't tell, because I can't see anything without my windshield. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And today we had two nice sized bass, one of which I know was a monster. That was the first one, which I know she's always hanging out in that back corner, and I can never get her to eat. One time I get her to eat, I don't have my hook tied properly. That was on me. The second one, I don't know, because it held up really well tension wise, and then all of a sudden it just gave. But I don't know if the hook, if the knot slipped, or if the line broke at the knot. There was no line left behind at all, which makes me think that maybe that one slipped. Maybe like the first one did, maybe I didn't have quite enough wraps, I don't know. But either way, we lost two nice fish, and yeah, that's never fun. So yeah, anyway, I don't want to run this guy over. But anyways, that concludes today's video. We got at least one Not what I wanted, but we got one, so we didn't get skunked. So we still won on that front. But anyway, we will revisit these poppers again at a later date, just maybe not this pond. I have another video that I want to do next that's not Tenkara related. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it yet though, because it depends on time, spacing, etc, etc, and I'll be out of town this weekend, so I don't know what we're gonna be doing fishing wise. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. And in the meantime, take it easy.